Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So today's topic is controversial because the last time I did this topic, people got into a whole big crazy I'd say dust up about the topic, and of course it's piracy, so we always know that's going to be a fun topic. So today's title is, if the pirate comic sites are easier to use than the publisher, you've got a big problem. And this one is actually kind of, I'd say, a spin-off of, or at minimum inspired by, Comics by Perch. He did a lovely video today, Piracy and Funding Comics. The money has to come from somewhere. And he used a lovely image that I love, this Captain Morgan on a Marvel comic for #1, so I'm also using it in my thumbnail. Yes, totally stealing it. I think it was a brilliant idea. It is amazing. Much respect, because I think it's that kind of cool. And it's just very funny because he talks about piracy and what it's doing and its effects. And I've talked about piracy and what I feel about it and what effects it has. And he covers some really good topics. So if you haven't checked the video out, I put a link directly below in there so you can check it out and watch it. And it's very kind of interesting, that, some of the points of view he puts out and the comparisons that he makes. And I've always been I can't say a fan of piracy, but I understand what it is. And I understand why it's done. The problem that drives me the craziest is the quality of the work of the pirates being so much better than the people who actually make the product. I mean, the interfaces, the user experience, it's just so much better on the pirate site. And I'm like, why is that? You guys are making the thing. You want people to use it. You want people to get involved with it. And the pirates are just getting the traffic, you know, and it's very interesting that this is happening still. And companies haven't done anything to really change it, stop it, modify it. And, you know, as I feel piracy, I think you've got to find a way to work with them, because pirates, and I say people, but pirates are going to keep on taking the stuff, putting it up for free digitally. And you see the reader numbers are ridiculous. Some of them that's quoted by Perch, by I think it was X-Force, I believe it was in the 300,000. And I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess if it's free and you're a pirate and you want to look at it, yeah. And of course, it's going to affect on the actual comic. So then, you know, the question becomes, are print comic books even necessary? Are digital the way to go? Is it even worth it to do print? And people are like, oh, it's got to be print. I'm like, and this goes back to my argument, floppy monthly comic books, are they even necessary? Should we be looking at trades? Should you put the comic out initially as a straight digital product, and then when you get 6 issues done, you collect them and put them into a trade paperback, which you try to sell? And you sell to that fan base directly. And maybe you add in stuff that's in the trade paperback you didn't add on the online stuff. So you make the product differently. And, you know, I talked about this before. So, you know, it's interesting to see that other people are noticing this popping up and what's a good plan and what's a good idea. So, you know, what do you think about that? Since this is going to be a simple, quick video, and I mean it is, do me a favor, make a comment below what you think about piracy, what you think about the long-term effects of piracy, and even better, is there a way to work with the pirates to make money for everybody? If not, the pirates are going to win this one because they're taking the content, putting it for free, so how do you work with them that possibly you both could make some money? But, you know, that's a crazy topic, like I said last time I talked about it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all later. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. If you could do us a super huge favor and click on that like button for this video, or even better, subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. As always, thanks for your support.